Hey everyone, we are here for Travel Tip Tuesday and we are going to talk about medications that I take on vacation with me to help my trip go smoothly if something should go bad. All right, guys, welcome into Nestless and Wandering. This is a Travel Tip Tuesday, and this travel tip is at the advice of my friend who said you really should do a Travel Tip Tuesday and talk about the medication bag that you bring with you. So I'm going to show you. I have a bag here. This is my medication bag. It always stays packed. And some of the things that I have in here that I bring with me, I'm going to show you. But I want to tell you that if you are traveling to another country, so for instance, I'm from the US, if I travel to Europe or even Canada, the medicine up there is, or over there, is different than what I have here in the States. And you're going to find, if you're from another country and you come to the States, that medication is also different for you. So I like to travel with stuff that I know I'm comfortable with. I know the dosage, and it just works for me. But the first thing, I do travel with a thermometer. I also travel with a pulse oximeter. That is something new I never did before COVID, but I do it now because I'm a nervous Nelly. So that's that. I also bring test kits with me, and now they have the 4-in-1, so you can test for COVID, flu A, flu B, and RSV. Not that it's going to make my trip any better, not that it's going to make my illness any better. If I do get sick, and we have gotten sick on vacation before, I just like to know what I'm dealing with. So that's that. I also do carry some cough drops. And the other thing I do carry now with me is some nasal saline or some Flonase. Last year we traveled, we took an Alaska cruise. We traveled out of Vancouver, and I didn't have any of this, and I had to go to the pharmacy, and it took me a bit to figure out what I was getting because, like I told you previously, the medication's a little different. So travel with stuff you know. I also always have Dramamine on me. That is a big one that I always have because I am a motion sick girly. So let me see what else I have here. I have, of course, Tylenol or acetaminophen, some Motrin, ibuprofen. Always have that with me. I always have Benadryl with me. Yes, you can use it to help you sleep at night, but we also have 2B allergies in our family, so I usually carry that with me. And we usually carry either an EpiPen or now the new nasal epinephrine, which is Neffy. So sometimes we'll have one or the other on us. I do usually travel with some sort of Colace or stool softener, some sort of gentle laxative, some Senecot, some Gas-X. And I also usually have some sort of like normal saline for your eyes. And I do travel with some Zofran or on Dancitron. It's for nausea. My provider, my family care provider, provides it for me. I actually have never used it on vacation, but I do have it. It's just a security blanket, I guess, especially when I cruise, because I always get nervous that I'm going to get really sick on the cruise. Other things, NyQuil, Dayquil, or whatever kind of cold medication that you need to travel with or that you use and think is effective for you. I usually have some sort of hydrocortisone cream, some antibiotic cream, and some Lotrimin, which is like an antifungal for either like athlete's foot or ringworm or a fungal infection. I like to have that with me. Here we go. What else do we have in this little bag of wonders? It's like the Mary Poppins bag. It just keeps coming out. Blister Band-Aids. I love these for when you have blisters on the back of your heels. They also have toe ones too, and I have had those before, but I usually don't get blisters on my toes, so I just carry those. And then some regular Band-Aids. I think that is pretty much all I have in here for medication, but I do carry it with me. I carry it in my carry-on. It's always with me. And yeah, it seems like a lot, but it's what I feel comfortable with. I do want to tell you a little trick that I do, especially for us older people. Sometimes the expiration dates are not so easy to see. So I usually write on a marker with a Sharpie when it expires. So this Benadryl, for instance, expires in May of 2027. I do go through my bag probably twice a year just to make sure that I don't have anything that's expired terribly long. And then I'll replace it, restock as I needed. But I do keep this packed, and I just slip it in my carry-on bag when we're traveling. So what do you think? Do you carry with medication? Do you travel with medication? Do you carry your medication with you? Do you just buy it if you need it? The only thing is, if you just buy it when you need it, one, you could be in another country and it would be different medication, or two, you're going to pay way more than you normally would pay for it if you went to Walmart or CVS or Rite Aid or Walgreens or wherever you shop. Those are, of course, places that are here local to me that I would go to. But let me know in the comments. What do you do? Do you just wing it? Do you bring it? Have you gotten sick on vacation and needed the stuff you've brought? I certainly have. We have both gotten sick before on vacation. Rich and I both have gotten sick on vacation. And actually, when our kids were little, they sometimes would get sick too. So there's nothing worse than being sick on vacation and not having what you need. So wander far and find that magic everywhere you go, guys. Have a great Tuesday.